Greek mythology. Now we all know Greek mythology had some horrible times. Trojan War, Apple of Discord. I mean, shoot, cities got flooded for no reason.
Fat, you stink, and you ugly, and you broke, monkey.
But who was behind all these treacherous activities? The Greek gods, everybody. Now I know I've slandered the Greek gods so much on the channel, but you already know I had to run it back for more of this outlandish activity. They need to be stopped.
Do the knowledge, nigga.
So anyways, in this video, we're going to talk about more of the treacherous acts the Greek gods committed. They were genuinely terrible people. So without further ado, remember to like, subscribe, comment, give me the 50K subs, and yeah, to mama, we made it.
Pull up on my block, we smoke that AEO. Pull up on my block, we smoke that AEO.
Now there was this mortal woman named Canis. Now she was probably the most regular Greek girl you could ever lay your eyes on. Her life was sweet, bro. Nothing was going on. And then Poseidon got to the sea, peeped her for the first time. What the? Is that an innocent woman? Going on, shawty? Let me get your number. You don't got a choice. Yeah, Poseidon immediately assaulted her.
Is this nigga serious?
After assaulting her against her own will, Poseidon decides, let me give you an award. He was finna give her a reward for him doing wrong. All right. I know you're happy I made you let me crack, but hey, let me give you a reward for it. Now, Canis didn't ask for anything else except for what happened to her to never happen again. She don't want nobody touching her, you know, which is pretty justified. Poseidon thought it would be a great idea. Let me just transform you into a man.
Oh, brother, whoa, now.
I guess, bro. But not just a man whose body was impervious to weapons, could not be hurt, could not be touched, impossible to wound, man. Now, on paper, you would think, oh, that's a great idea. You basically made him invincible. Until, just like the actual invincible, Canis got put on fraud watch. Oh, did I tell you? Apparently their name is Caneus now, because it's a man. Basically, he now was fighting some centaurs. They realized, we can't hurt him. Oh yeah, I'm a man now. Y'all not gonna do nothing to me. Make a move. Yo, centaur brothers, how about we just throw giant boulders at him? Yeah, they crushed Caneus under a bunch of boulders, suffocating him and killing him. To which Poseidon watched all of this happen, by the way, did nothing to intervene. Oh, thanks, Poseidon. All in a day's work, my friend. All in a day's work. So let me get this straight. You cracked her against her will, gave her a reward, and watched her get put on fraud watch by some centaurs?
What are we doing this for, brother?
Oh, nah, GG's, bro. This is actually a two-part story, because right after this, Poseidon, you know, he was taking care of this ancient city named Helic. Now, Helic was a really wealthy Greek city, right on the coast, all devoted to Poseidon. Yeah, we love Poseidon, man. He's our goat. Yeah, my Greek brother. We love Poseidon. Ah, it's beautiful, man. Hopefully, they don't switch up on me. But apparently, out of nowhere, they did actually switch up and start disrespecting the rights of Poseidon.
This is fake. That's fake.
It's a fake?
Yeah, that's Photoshop. That's fake.
Ignoring warnings, omens, and just desecrating everything Poseidon. Don't get me wrong. He probably deserved this. Ah, what a great day. What are y'all doing? Oh, word? Y'all gonna switch up on me like this? All right, bet. Hey, I'll be back. I'm finna destroy this whole place. Get my son Percy Jackson on y'all, man. No, I'll be back. Don't worry. Anyways, one night, a massive earthquake struck. The sea rushed inland and the entire city collapsed. I wonder how that happened, man.
Now I gotta pull up. Everybody dying.
Buildings disappeared, people drowned in their homes. The entire Greek city got put beneath the water. I really don't know what was up with Poseidon, man. He was on one. But anyways, let's get on to the next one.
Pull up on my block, we smoke that AEO. Got a bad girl telling me that she hate yeah.
Now this one's actually a duo story, okay? Zeus and his homeboy Ares.
This nigga is trash.
Well, his son actually, but you know, that's his right-hand man right there. So I guess they were bored and for the love of the game went to a mortal village. They wanted to test humanity, so they knocked on door after door. Rich homes, crowded homes, comfortable homes, you know, anything they could think of. Every single one of them turned them away. Yo, Hermes, I'm not gonna lie to you, we might gotta boom this village. Hold on, don't be rash. Okay, we got one house left. They reached this extremely poor couple, Baucis and Philemon. They were these old people with no food, no money in their pockets, absolutely nothing to spare.
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me, though.
They got as much money as my homeboys on a good day. And yet they welcome the strangers in, cause hey, there's a gem in every field.
I just gave you an opportunity of a lifetime, brother.
They even shared their only meal with them, bro. They were super generous. So you can already imagine, Zeus and Hermes were kind of like, I'm not gonna lie, Hermes, I like these people. Hey, y'all follow us. But Zeus, what about the rest of the village? Rest of the village? Nah, I got something for them, don't worry. Yeah, who broke now? Come on, y'all wanna be playing with my name. I'm not trying to hit it. Hold on, tag me in real quick. All right, let me get some too. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Zeus destroyed the entire village. And for some reason, a massive flood also wiped it out. So, hey, Poseidon. Hey, W looks, man.
With the skates, I'm killing from state to state. You go to the state, you might get right. You might pull up Benjamin Franklin, Grants and Jackson. Watch, stick on my plate. Go, hit him with that 100 round, make a nigga split.
But Zeus and Hermes, I got one question for you. How are they supposed to know you weren't gonna come in there and rob them? Maybe everybody don't got money like that, man. Them people like innocent kids in there, bro. Zeus and Hermes literally did this all for the love of the game. They're bored. Now this is also actually a two-part story, because right after this Zeus and Hermes fiasco, there was this kid named Phaethon. Now he was the son of Helios, the sun god. I guess we hate Apollo.
This nigga's legendary? Based on what? What has he done? How long has he been in the game?
Now other kids were making fun of Phaethon, saying Helios ain't really your father, gang. Oh, all right, I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna show y'all something, man. So Phaethon genuinely went to Helios and asked his father, let me ride your chariot for the huzz. Yo, gang, I know I told you to do anything for the huzz, but this is a horrible idea. I have to, father. I need to for the huzz. So regrettably, Helios let him drive the chariot for the day. But as you could imagine, he couldn't control it. This is where Zeus stepped in. Now when Phaethon would ride the sun chariot too high, the earth would freeze. And if he rode it too low, it would burn the trees.
This nigga is trash.
So yeah, he was about to destroy the world. Now Zeus saw this happening, and instead of trying to stop the chariot, slow it down, or do anything else, bro, who is, oh shoot, is that Helios' son? Wow. Alright guys, problem solved. Yeah, nah, he just killed Helios' son for no reason. Zeus, what's up with you, gang? You had no reason to do that. But anyways, let's get on to the next one. Wait, who am I kidding? I forgot the entire trifecta of Zeus and women. The way this man was moving where girls actually had to be studied because he greened it every time. Like, are we genuinely serious? Yo, play the clip, bro. So y'all already know from my past vids, Zeus has the worst game of all time. But at the same time, he has the greatest game of all time because he still crabs buns. I don't understand how Zeus be getting girls. There was this girl named Europa. She was a princess, you know, minding her business, picking flowers by the sea. It was great, it was calm, it was cool. Zeus saw her and was like, hold on, shawty. What's your number? Immediately lost all self-control, has a loving wife back home, by the way. Transforms into a giant white bull. Now Europa sees the bull and she's like, I ain't gonna lie, this bull kind of cute, bro. If I'm so cute, why don't you come ride on me then?
No. Oh my goodness, Valentine!
So he lets her sit on his back and makes a beeline towards the ocean and then cracks buns. Was there something wrong with him? Yeah. So this is actually a two-part story because there was this girl named Danae. Her father, King of Chrysis, got a prophecy. I guess people just be throwing these around, saying, I ain't gonna lie to him, your grandson finna kill you. So you can already imagine he was like, I'm not getting done like Kronos. Hey, lock her in the tower. Locks his only daughter in an underground tower with no food and no water.
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me though.
So Zeus sees this and he's like, hold on, let me go 2 for 2 real quick. What's up, shawty? What's your number? Green, since he can't walk in normally because you know he's a god, he transforms into a golden shower. What type of R. Kelly?
What did R. Kelly do to you?
Yo, Zeus, what do you got going on, bro? So Zeus turns into a golden shower, pause, and slips into the locked chamber. And get this, Danae becomes pregnant from the weather and gives birth to Percy Jackson. I mean Perseus. You know, the demigod that slayed Medusa, kills sea monsters, and yeah, you know, he's a dog. He also ended up accidentally killing the king, so, you know, he died for nothing.
Is this your bitch?
But this is actually a 3-part story because, bro, Zeus, you gotta stop, man. There was this woman named Leda, the queen of Sparta. So Zeus was actually walking down the road, saw her, and was like, 3 for 3, that's enough for me. That's free eats greed. He turns into a giant swan and gets his brother to turn into an eagle and pretend to chase him so he could jump into Leda's arms. And then as the swan cracked Leda's buns, what's going on with you, Zeus? Like, can we really debunk this, man? No, there's no shame in my game. I guess, bro. But she did give birth to Helen of Troy, so hey, that's another war. And yes, if you guys didn't know, you know, Zeus Loki did start the Trojan War.
Go get back!
But this is actually a 4-part story.
Then I'm like, this motherfucker don't miss.
There was this woman named Aegina, daughter of the river god Asopsis. Now Zeus sees Aegina and you already know how he was coming. What's up, shawty? Is this Wendy's or am I gonna go 4 for 4? Oh, that was good.
This nigga is trash.
He turns into a burning fireball, sweeps her away, and then ups Paul and her father when he tried to chase them. Hey, don't worry, shawty, I got this. Like, you had no point. You could have escaped, by the way. Takes her to an island, cracks buns, and then their kid becomes a ruler.
Is this nigga serious?
Now, I'm not gonna lie. There is so many more stories of Zeus cracking underage buns, old buns, normal buns. Like, it's horrible. They genuinely had no limits when it came to Greek mythology, bro. Every single Greek goddess cracked underage buns. That is a horrible statement. They genuinely had to do something about them, bro. Zeus and Poseidon were on a generational one, and Hades was the only normal one, and he kidnapped a girl, gang. When will the madness end, man?
Y'all could say I got W Riz.
Now there was this island called Lemnos. Now they were devoted to many gods, but they decided low-key, let's cut out Aphrodite. No insults, no rebellion, they just kind of forgot about it.
That nigga wasn't talking to me. I'm gonna let that be known right now. He was talking to y'all niggas.
Aphrodite did not like this at all. So Aphrodite put a curse on all the women of Lemnos, made their bodies emit a repulsive stench, and no perfume or bath could cure it.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
Making their husbands not being able to stand being near them. Man, just some idiots, bro. Lucky for me, I still got 5 minutes left on my 72-hour deodorant. It's still fresh. Now, eventually, the humiliation turned into rage. So, John, any reason why our wives are pointing bows at us? Yeah, also, why do they lose so bloodlusty? So, apparently, the men of Lemnos took foreign women as lovers, which made all the women angry, so they killed all the men. Husbands, sons, fathers, everybody had to go. Aphrodite never even lifted the curse. I don't even know if they still praise Aphrodite. Like I said, the gods be doing stuff for the love of the game. She was bored.
I don't want to meet nowhere. Pull up in front of my house. Matter of fact, you ain't even got to pull up in front of my house. Pull up in front of the motherfucking precinct and let's bang out right now. I hate you, nigga. Let's die.
So there's this dude named Eros, okay, also known as Cupid, who's relaxing one day, okay, doing what Greek gods normally do, a whole lot of nothing. After a long day of killing mortals for no reason and cracking a bunch of underage women, man, what's more to life? Now there was also this girl named Psyche, and she was drop dead gorgeous, gang. She was so beautiful that people stopped worshiping Aphrodite to look at her. And as you can imagine, Aphrodite did not rock with this at all. Yo, bro, you see them new Psyche pictures? She look good. Probably even better than Aphrodite. Oh, for real?
He got away with it. But he ain't get away with it.
So Aphrodite hits up Eros out of anger and tells him, hey, make sure Psyche falls in love with something hideous. A monster, perhaps. Eros says, I bet, let me go do it, and immediately falls for Psyche after looking at her.
You's a freaky ass nigga.
So like y'all significant other, he would show up only at night. You know, love on her after 10 p.m. But he always refused to show his face, telling her she can never see what he looked like. Now Psyche's sisters were telling her, you know, this is not a good idea. He could be a god. Don't you find it a little bit odd that he plays Party Next Door in Drake when he comes around? We're in Greek mythology times. Man, what y'all know about love for real, bro? Watch out, gang. But one night she decides to turn on a lamp, and boom, that's a god. But for some reason, Aphrodite was still like, I'm mad too, and forced her into 4 impossible trials, which included sorting a mountain of grains, fetching golden wool, traveling to the underworld, which nearly got her killed multiple times.
Is this nigga serious?
Prime Sisyphus would never. This is actually a 2-part story, because there was this man named King Minos. Now he disrespected Aphrodite, saying that she was a 9 out of 10 instead of a 10 out of 10, and Aphrodite crashed out. She cursed King Minos' wife to fall in love and have uncontrollable lust for a bull.
What? We're flying to Philadelphia. Oh, hell no.
Now this is where Loki gets really weird. King Minos' wife Pasiphae had a thing for bulls so much that she forced this worker Daedalus to build her a fake cow so she could crack it. And that's how she gave birth to the Minotaur. Aphrodite, I'm not gonna lie, you had no reason to do that. Mind you, King Minos was a married man. Why would he call you bad? But anyways, let's get on to the next one. Now there was this man named King Pentheus. Now Big Pentheus, he was the king of Thebes, okay? And Dionysus, he was coming down, you know, to his birthplace, his alma mater, coming to establish worship. Big P was not going for that. Hey, we not doing no type of Dionysus worship. Forget Dionysus, forget his mother, forget his uncle, and forget his brother. We not going for that. If you worship Dionysus, get out the spot. Now Dionysus, he wasn't really angry about it, you know? He thought, let me get this guy going real quick.
And I'm like, this motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
He disguised himself as a mortal and got arrested on purpose. Tap in. Now while in chains on trial, he starts talking to Pentheus, okay, manipulating his ego. He convinces King Pentheus to spy on women worshippers. So he dresses them up to look the part and puts a little spell on the women worshippers to make them, you know, a little bit more of a frenzy, a little more angry, a little more murderous. So King Pentheus climbs a tree to spy on them. The women worshippers immediately snipe him, including his mother, by the way. They thought he was an animal, so they started ripping him to shreds. They tore him apart with their bare hands. Now Dionysus, was this needed? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Slap to the face wouldn't suffice, my dude. I never heard someone do some stuff like this for revenge, gang.
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me though.
But this is actually a 2-part story, because there's this boy named Icarius. Now Dionysus, he wanted to be nice, okay? He wanted to share the gift of alcohol and wine to the mortals. He chooses Icarius, a smart, hospitable young man, and teaches him how to make it. Now Icarius goes out and shares wine with local shepherds. But the problem was they never had alcohol before, so they thought he was trying to poison them. Alcohol. Alright, I'll give it a try. Ah, what is this? Hey, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, we gotta jump him. Matter of fact, take that out of here real quick. So they beat Icarius to death and hit his body. Now Icarius' daughter Erogene was trying to find him. So just imagine how sad she was when she stumbled across his corpse. She took herself out the game immediately. Now Dionysus was watching all this. He was seething, man. He cursed the whole region. You
fat, you stink, and you ugly, and you broke, monkey.
Making everybody there suffer, houses burn, taking everyone out the game. And the curse don't stop till they start glazing at Carius. Now I'm gonna be honest, Dionysus, respect for this crash out, bro. Carius ain't do nothing. Free my boy. But anyways, let's get on to the next one. I'm not gonna lie, some of Ares' crash outs were high-key justified. One day, Ares' daughter Alchemy was getting assaulted by Poseidon's son Halorotes. And as you can imagine, as soon as Alchemy tells Ares about this, he was not going for that at all. Hey, nephew, come here real quick. Stop playing with me. Yes, Poseidon was not happy about that fact. And I'm not gonna lie again, this godly trial consisted of when me and my siblings played Uno. It was just straight chaos. Hey, he killed my son. My son was just trying to get some bones. What's wrong with you, gang? Your son tried to take off my daughter's clothes and assault her. Ain't no shame in this game, just like mine. Yo, can someone get him out the spot, please? Hey, Poseidon might be onto something. Lord have mercy. Now, this is also a two-part story, because even during the Trojan War, Ares was going crazy. Ares heard that people were fighting near him and immediately wanted to join the hotspot. He didn't protect civilians. He didn't defend soldiers. He was killing indiscriminately. It got so bad to the point where Athena boosted this dude Diomedes to shoot Ares. Now, I don't know how bad getting struck by a bow and arrow must have hurt in Greek mythology times, but Ares screamed so loudly the entire region heard him. Terrified the whole battlefield, and Zeus was like, alright gang, it's time for you to go. Listen, twin, I know I started this Trojan War, but hey, you gotta go. You messing up the motion at the function. So you're gonna let my daughter get assaulted and now you're gonna kick me out of this fight? What's going on with you, Zeus? Let me know, bro. I mean, shoot, that's how the game goes. Don't hate the player, hate the Greeks. But anyways, let's get on to the next one.
The legendary Scruncho. Word. This nigga's legendary? Based on what? What has he done? How long has he been in the game?
Now we're gonna bring back Athena. Not only did she fry Medusa, not only did she fry Arachne, there was another one. There was a man named Tiresias. Now for some reason the gods love taking baths in the mortal world, and Tiresias accidentally stumbles upon her bathing. He does not touch her, he does not speak. He was gonna back away, actually. Oh, that's my bad. Okay, let me just leave, all right? That's my fault. Let me go. You ain't going nowhere. I hope you like your vision, gang. Athena blinds him instantly.
What are we doing this for, brother?
Now afterwards, she thinks she overreacted a little bit. So she gave him the power of prophecy, but never restored his vision, by the way. Had no reason to blind him, mind you. But it's actually a two-part story, because after that bath, Athena was laying in her temple having fun. A man called Ajax the Lesser drags this Athena worshiper named Cassandra out of her temple and starts assaulting her. Now this is a real crime, so of course, Athena was furious.
Now I gotta pull up. Everybody dying.
So instead of going for Ajax herself, you know, she's a god, by the way, goddess of wisdom, she convinces Zeus to unleash a storm and murder multiple Greek soldiers, killing countless men that had nothing to do with Ajax. Hey, Zeus, kill him, Johnny down the road, and strike that guy with a lightning bolt. Oh yeah, let me get his son too. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, the person you call the mythology guy was a bit wrong here. It was actually Poseidon that helped her. Hey, we all make mistakes, gang. Athena still had no reason to do that. Matter of fact, it's ridiculous how many mortals gotta suffer because of the Greek gods, while doing absolutely nothing, mind you. I guess Athena wanted to run back with how she did Medusa. Wait, hold on, how come this girl didn't get anything? Poseidon desecrated Medusa in Athena's temple, she got mad at Medusa. Talk up for this random girl, you're gonna destroy half of Greece.
Do the knowledge, nigga.
I don't know what it is with the Greek gods and being so angry all the time, man.
We going all the way to the top. We going all the way.
But anyways, y'all, that's gonna be the end of this video. I really did miss making videos on the Greek gods, but genuinely, I'm starting to run out of stuff to talk about for the Greek gods, gang. Like I can genuinely only talk about Sisyphus for so long, bro. How many more mortals that got cracked by Zeus do y'all want me to cover, gang? We might gotta branch out to movies or something, man. I don't know. Cause this is starting to get ridiculous. Ridic, if you will. That means ridiculous. That's the new Bila lingo. I think I've covered every single story or variation. So this might possibly be the last Greek gods video y'all get. For a while at least. But of course, y'all remember to comment down below. I love reading y'all's comments. Give me ideas. As always, remember to drink a lot of water, lock in with life, get right with life, and yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video.
Pull up on my block, we smoke that AEO. Pull up on my block, we smoke that yayo. Got a bad girl telling me that she hate yayo. I jump out the whip of AMG, I drive it crawling. Hey, yo, man, girl like me, know why the hell she on my body. And me and yo, we got a problem, we could talk about it. Money stay inspired by young boys, so let's bang about it. Take this train about it.